Hey Amanda, what's up? So I watched your video. Actually, I watched it a couple times. I can't be in complete silence. Sorry. Just gotta be music going. God, it's annoying now. So I watched your video a couple of times, and I even wrote down what I was supposed to talk about. So, a story. Okay, here's a story. Today, I went to the dentist again for the 4th time this month. Yeah, 4th dentist visit this month. I had a root canal done last week, and there was still pain with it, so then I went back on Monday, and there was still pain, so I went back today, and he did something different. But he's this really cool dentist, and I go to this place called My Dentist in Olathe. Dr. Callison is his name. He's fantastic. He's so funny, and he's really cool, and we talked about tattoos, and yeah, for all of my pain and suffering, I told him that he should get me a present, and he's like, well, okay, well, you could choose something from our, I don't know what do you call it, like a treasure chest or something that all dentists have for little kids, and I'm like, no, I don't think that's gonna cut it. I think I'm gonna need a Starbucks gift card. And he actually sent a nurse down to the Starbucks and got me a $20 Starbucks gift card. Fan-fucking-tastic. I love some Starbucks. I couldn't have any when I left because my whole mouth was numb, so it felt like my lip was out to here. It's finally gone away though. I can actually drink from a cup. So yeah, and then I'm going back the day after Christmas for my 5th dentist appointment of December. But it's not bad. I don't mind them. They're really cool. They're really nice. So, oh, and yesterday I got my hair did. It's so cool. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to let this side grow out now because it's I buzz it down all the way to the skin, and even a week's worth of growth is just, it's too much. It makes me nervous and I have to cut it. I have to buzz it. So now it's super blonde, and then underneath it's and it's purple. We did purple all the way down. Straight from the tube purple. I wanted to do blue. I've been trying to incorporate blue into my hair for a couple of months now, but I can't get my hair Ryan to get on board with the blue. He's like, well, it'll be green and it'll be weird and whatever. It'll fade out and be different colors, and which he's probably right. I mean, he speaks from experience. The kid's smart, so my nose has run for months. I'm the girl with the Kleenex box. I always have been. I think I always will be. I think maybe I should start designing Kleenex boxes. I packed. I'm going back to Jomo home on Thursday through Sunday. We're going to do Christmas this weekend. Merry Christmas. Oh yes, I watched Pretty Little Liars. You said, what's your favorite character? I'm not sure I really have a favorite. I feel I don't like that Aria with the hair. She's kind of annoying. I like Spencer because she's smart. And that, what's the, God, I don't even know the character names. The blonde one, not Spencer, but the other blonde one. She's kind of dopey. And then there's who's Shay Mitchell's character? I don't know. I know her name in real life is Shay Mitchell. I like her, but she can be kind of dopey too. I like that it's so, I like the clothes, and I like all of the girls' style, which is the reason that I watch a lot of things sometimes. And the story just it keeps going on and on and on. And I'm sorry, I did not see that A thing coming. I'm not that person that like sits and watches a show and is like, oh my god, I know the end. I'm like, I don't know the ending ever. So that was a shock when we found out who A was. What do I write? I wrote my blog. I write my blog. I'll link it below. embalmingqueen.blogspot.com. And I kind of always wanted to have a blog. They made us have it at Southern whenever took like service learning for the honors college, and they forced us to start a blog. So we all had to start a blog. And I kind of always wanted to have one. I always wanted to be one of those people that writes stuff and people read it, but I never really felt like I had a theme. Like, I didn't have anything to talk about that was important. It's like, what am I going to talk about? Oh, today I went to the gym and then I cooked chicken and then, no. No one cares about things like that. So I started writing my blog in mortuary school or maybe after mortuary school. But I'm like, I know what I'm going to write my blog about. I'm going to write about being a mortician, which is cool, right? People are interested in that. They don't know a lot about it. And I get a lot of good, like, comments about my blogs, which really makes me happy. A lot of, like, well, some people are just, like, interested in it from, like, a, you know, being a girl perspective, I guess. Like, being a professional woman in kind of a man's field. And I think other people just, you know, they have different experiences, different funeral experiences, and I don't know, maybe it's just good to hear my perspective and like a younger person's thoughts on it. But everyone writes really nice things for the most part. And they're like, you know, keep doing what you're doing, and then I get my ass chewed at work because I don't, you know, fit. What does my boss say? He said, you don't conform to industry standards. That's what it is. Like, your hair is just, it's not conforming to industry standards. And the way you dress does not conform to industry standards. And I'm like, dude, can we all just take, like, this collective pause and, like, praise whatever God you believe in, that I don't adhere to industry standards? That there are people out there who don't adhere to their industry standard? If everyone just did exactly what the standard is at this moment in time, nothing would change. Nothing would get better. It would just like stay stagnant. Does this thought not come across anyone else's head? Because it comes across my head all the time. I'm like, if no one challenges how things are now, how are we ever going to get better? I mean, can you imagine having to live your entire life with a flip phone? If no one, like, thought more outside the box and was like, hey, I have an idea of how we can make a better phone. Imagine trying to live with, like, a flip phone your entire life. And that's all the better things got, was a flip phone. So there's my question to you. How do you fit into like being a forensic chemist? Because I don't know much about that. So how do you fit into your field? How are you challenging your field? What are you doing to make things better? Deep thoughts. So that whole rant just came from what do you write? So back to that, I write the blog. And that's the reason I write the blog, is to start a conversation about death and to educate people about what I do and to like open up a forum for questions. But I started writing, I like to type. I don't write in journals, but that part in Barnes & Noble with like all of those journals, oh my god. Like I want to buy every single journal and it just makes me want to, but I'm just afraid that it'll just sit there and collect dust. I don't need more things at my house sitting and collecting dust, but I need to maybe I should become a journal type writer. But most of my stuff is all written on the computer because my ideas come so fast that I can't write. Like I can't write as fast as I think, and that annoys me, so, but I can type pretty quick. I can keep up with my mind. And I started writing 2 things. Can't see them on my computer. I want to write a story about my dog. About me and my dog, basically. And so I started writing that. I'm not sure where it's gonna go and why anyone's going to want to read it. But I'm gonna write it. Because I think it's a good story. And I started writing another thing, and by started writing it, I mean I opened up a blank Word document and titled it like Jamie's Story or something like that. And maybe that will be next year's project. Everyone likes reading about those kinds of things, right? The things that like no one knows about you, and they're like those things. So that's going to be next year's project, is going to be putting words on the blank Word document entitled Jamie's Story. I think that's what I put. I suck at titling things. We both determined that we suck at titling things, so that's not the title. I just needed to open up a blank Word document and title it something. I actually did my makeup this morning. So, okay, I did my makeup this morning, and I'm working on, like when I was at Ulta the weekend before Thanksgiving, right, I got this highlighter and a bronzer. And, like, you're supposed to use the highlighter, like, up here on top of your cheeks. I got this bronzer, and you're supposed to, like, put it up there. Like, below your cheekbones. You're supposed to, like, it's like how those celebrity makeup artists, like, they make people, like, have such definition to their face. And, like, they have these cool cheeks and everything. And I've been obsessed with it all this year. And I'm like, how do you get your face to look three-dimensional? Like, how do you get those shades in there? And so, this lady gave me bronzer and a highlighter. So I've been doing my bronzer. I think this side looks pretty good. Does it look like I have definition? I don't know, I used it the very first time I used it. I put it on, and it literally looked like I had, like, slid into home plate and, like, got dirt on my face. I like it when I actually put makeup on and I feel like I look pretty, damn it. What else? Oh! I got a new tattoo. Hold on. I'll try and show you. It's so cool. It's a blink exclamation point. How much fun is that? It's fun. And then while I was there, she touched up my demi heart. So it looks all nice and purple again. I'm gonna put my shirt back. Yeah, I like that girl, Megan. Megan at Freaks on Broadway. She's really nice. And it makes me just want to go get more tattoos just so that I can, like, hang around her. It's kind of cool. And I like tattoos. It's like an addiction now. Me and my friend Ryan were both. I texted him, like, before I even left. I'm like, oh my god, I got another tattoo. I'll show you tomorrow. And he's like, ah! He's like the only person I could tell that will get, like, stupid excited with me about tattoos. He's like, oh my god, I want another one. I'm like, I know, I do too. That's been my week in a nutshell. I guess you could share your Christmas festivities, whatever you did. What did you do? What did you not do? What did you wish you had done? And what do you wish you had not done? And what did you do that you can't tell anyone about? Hey, Poops. Now I have to clean up my mess. I finished my artsy fartsy project. Now I have to clean up my mess. No one ever likes cleaning up their messes. I'll leave you with Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. And, I could have probably done something really raunchy there. I could go get, like, my red sequin nipple tassels and, like, swing them in a ho, ho, ho motion, but I don't want to, like, get kicked off YouTube or something. I'm not sure what their policy is on that. I don't know. I keep it clean. Clean as possible. And, I'll talk to you later. After Christmas. So, see ya. Bye.